Hi. So today I'm going to rank my books, each and every book that I have read in the year 2023 in the tier maker which I have in front of me. And let's get started. The first book which I had read is Stenlin Ascends by Josiah Bancroft. It is a fantastical book, but if the character of Stenlin was not dumb and smart ass, I would have liked this book more. But nevertheless, it's um, Sunshine on a Winter Day. Next one is Guards by Terry Pratchett, and it is one of those rare books which I enjoyed reading thoroughly. Its jokes, its satire, its moral, and the Terry Pratchett writing was out of the world, and so I give this book biscuits dipped in tea ranking. The next one is Men at Arms, which is its sequel, and it is very well written as compared to the which is that a sequel is not that good. But this was good, and so I give it Sunshine on a Winter Day rating. The next one is 13 Minutes Before Midnight, which is a self published book by Abhay Dev, and it is a murder mystery involving time machines and time travel. But the love story which was in the book was very not needed, and rest of the story which didn't revolve or other than the time machine thing sucked. So I'm going to give this book a throat punch. The next one was Revolutionaries by Sanjay Sanyalji, and it was quite an eye-opening, informative, and the book which every Indian should read with a sense of pride in their own country and the importance of freedom struggle. And this is an emotional roller coaster for me. This was when I read it, and so I give it biscuits dipped in tea. The next one is The Goa Inquisition by Kipriokar. This is the read which again a historical uh, story story which is an integral part of our country and which only a few people are aware about, and so this is biscuits dipped in tea because it was an really an eye opener for me. The next one is equal they should be treated both the genders equally, and for this I give the book full marks. But the story didn't connect with me. Apart from the main two characters, everything else felt like a stretch, and so I give this book an okay read. The next one is Color of Magic by Terry Pratchett. This is the first one of the Discworld series. It is an introduction into the world, the magical world full of mysteries and creatures, or which you will enjoy. It is an introduction, and I had high hopes when I got into this book, but it didn't meet my expectations as I couldn't connect even with the main character. So I give this book a throat punch. The next one is Frederick by Frederick Bachman, and it is Things My Son Needs to Know About This World. This is the perfect self help book on parenting that I would like to recommend to every parent out there, because Frederick Bachman has highlighted his own mistakes as a parent and how he himself learned from his mistakes in and he has taken it to new heights by introducing a humorous take on his experiences, and that's what worked for me, worked wonders for me actually while reading this book, and this is nothing short of biscuits dipped in tea. The next one is The New Tsar: Rise and Reign of Vladimir Putin. This will give you a full experience of the Russian culture, meaning the political environment, the changing of the power in the last 50 years, and the life of Vladimir Putin, which was nothing short of a roller coaster ride. And I, for this interest evoking and informative thing, I give this book Sunshine on a Winter Day. The next one is Father by Prince Gautam, which is again a self published book. It is a sad story about a person who is, struggling between his role as a father and himself as a son to his father. And learning continuously from the good and bad experiences that he has had in his life. This is a very very short read, and though the story is interesting, I didn't connect with the main lead, and that's what made this book okay for me. Next one is Avran by S.L. Bhairappaji. This is an historical fiction which will evoke such strong emotions within you, and you will take pride in your religion and won't, let others insult it in front of you. And that emotions are needed in these times to be evoked in the younger generation, according to me. And this book is a starter for that. So I give this book full marks, and it is going in the biscuits dipped in tea category. The next one is Living with the Himalayan Masters by Om Swami. This is a chapter by chapter experience of a different guru which Om Swami has met throughout his growing um, years. And had Om Swami not been involved in the legal issues later in life, this book would have gotten full marks for me. But just because of the harassment cases which were, um, you know, um, against filed against him, I would like to take it to the okay category. The next one is Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing by Matthew Perry. This had me crying, laughing, and these emotions were evoked when I was in tears and also laughing, and when my husband just looked at me and said, "If you have completed this book, please rest, you need it." And these emotions are evoked very rarely in great books, and this is obviously a great book, and I would rate it as biscuits dipped in tea. The next one is 4,000 Years by Oliver Burkeman. This is a self-help book about how short a human life is and how we shouldn't take it for granted, because we are small tiny ants in this vast universe. And this feeling I had read in other books, this line of story which the author has highlighted, it felt repetitive at times and preachy at times, but one time read, it's okay. The next one is The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. This is a academic rom-com revolving a love story between a professor and a PhD student. I could connect with the girl because she was a science student, and the emotions and the academic pressure which was on her, I could relate to her in every way possible, and that's what made this book a good read for me. But no, certain emotions were evoked, neither good nor bad, so I give it a me rating. The next one is Book Lovers by Emily Henry. This is um a city and a town life kind of argument, and when people belonging to the two sections fall in love, something great happens, and this is what Book Lovers revolves around. And the male protagonist is so well written that the Charlie Astra, I don't remember the name, will go in the characters of my most favorite male protagonists, and I give it Sunshine on a Winter Day rating. The next one is again by Emily Henry, and it is People We Meet on Vacation. It is perfect a friends to lovers trope, and though we know that the two people are going to end up together, what we, or at least I, immersed in is their conversations, the fluency, the comfort level, and the open jokes which they made towards each other, yet the respect they had for each other in spite of the casualness and the insults which they often threw at each other. um, it was a very engaging read for me, and I literally would recommend it to read by sipping a cup of tea. It's that good, and I would, but not out of the world, I would say. So I would put it in this category. The next one is Convenience Store Woman by Sayaka Murata. This is a Japanese take on their life of loneliness, societal expectations, what is normal, what is not, and how one can still be happy and not follow the rules. And the story of this woman is was something else for me, enjoyable, in a positive way, of course. And this I give Biscuits Definitely. The next one is Into the Magic Shop by Dr. James Totti. He is a neurosurgeon, and it's his life journey from a an introverted boy belonging to a poor economical background, to how his struggle, by his struggle, how he became a neurosurgeon. And what I liked about this book was his parallels drawn between a magician and his magical tricks, and how the world is a stage where a magician performs, and he constantly correlates his struggles with that scene. But it didn't evoke any emotions in me. It was an okay read for me, because I had read better stories. I don't mean to say that his story is any less, because every story is unique, and every struggle is unique. But for me, it was a me read. The next one is The Untold Story by Arup Chatterjee, which focuses on the dark side of Mother Teresa and her conversions to Christianity of people who asked her for help, and how she ran missionaries by, you know, corrupt means and everything else. And it is an expose kind of thing, but a thoroughly researched book. And for the research, I give it Sunshine on a Winter Day, because the research is what the book is made of. The next one is the book I Wish My Parents Had Read by Philippa Perry. This will highlight every stage of the child from a newborn to the teenager, and it is a very good book for an expectant parent, or you know a new parent. But every parental experience is unique, and no guide can help with that experience which every individual experiences. And the book is good for what to expect, but solutions only a parent can um, have. And for this, I give it an okay read. That's all from this video, and I'll post this screenshot at the end of the video, so that you can screenshot it on your own phones, so that it will help you know which book to read first and everything from this tier list. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.